want to start manifesting more money in your business, in your life, if you want money to be the most consistent and reliable thing for you, what you really need to do is check your mindset at the door. You need to realize that if you haven't programmed the beliefs in your brain, somebody else installed your beliefs for you. And what you have to realize is the people that raised you growing up struggled with money. It's very likely that you're going to be struggling with money because you're walking around with the same stories as them. At the end of the day, one of the core drivers of your brain is to make you right. So whatever you believe, it looks for evidence and says, okay, this is available. It's literally all available. There are people out there who are struggling about money, who are complaining about the cost of things, who are complaining about the inflation, who are talking about how money's so hard to come by. And then there are people that are making $300,000 in a day. There are people that are generating $1 million a month in their business. And I want you to know that that's actually really available to you. But what are your thoughts when I tell you that? Are you immediately like, fuck yes, I could make $1 million in a month? Of course I could. Or do you go into victim frequency? Do you start saying, yeah, right, like you're living in another reality? Something that I find so interesting when we have literally a plethora of information for free available to us is that when somebody comes online and tells you how to change your money mindset, when somebody tells you how to make more money, when people tell you how to increase your net worth, I always expect that the comment sections are going to be flooded with people being like, oh my God, thank you so much. This is so incredible. Thank you for this breakthrough. Thank you for sharing this tip. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to go implement this. I implemented this and it worked. Like, that's what I genuinely, honestly expect the comment sections to look like. And I don't know why I'm still shocked, but I'm still shocked every time I see a video like that. And I'm like, damn, that was so fucking good. That was really valuable information. I hope people are loving this. I go into the comment section and people are like, people are so out of touch with reality. Oh my God, I can't believe they're saying this. This is a scam, blah, blah, blah. Why would you rather believe in the scam that you've been told your entire life that money's hard to come by, that you have to trade your time for money, that you have to do something that you hate, when you could literally learn how to understand wealth, energetics, understand the frequency of wealth, and then understand how to program your mind to be wealthy? If your brain is designed to do whatever you tell it to do, and it is, if it is designed to make anything that you say right, why would you keep feeding into beliefs and stories, I don't care how long you've had them, of victimhood, of lack, of scarcity, when you could literally choose to feel like the most abundant version of yourself now, to start seeing the abundance everywhere? Because literally abundance is everywhere. But have you programmed your mind to look for abundance, or are you constantly looking at the lack of what you don't have? Lack sandwich. That's what a lot of people have going on. They want to manifest more money. They want to manifest more success in their business. They want to manifest more clients. They want to increase the amount of money that they're making. But all day long, when they're in relation to money, when they're thinking about money, when they're spending money, when they're thinking about spending money, when they are presented an opportunity, it's like, oh, well, let me look at the price. Oh, I don't know about that. Like it's like this immediate dysregulation. And then they allow these lack-based thoughts to keep dictating their reality. And it's like, if you don't choose in the moment to think differently, if you don't choose in the moment to feel differently, of course you're going to keep struggling with money. Quite honestly, if the people that raised you were not rich as fuck, then you have to reprogram your money mindset. Like, you have to work doubly as hard because you already have all of this evidence against you. You already have all this evidence in what I call your evidence bank, saying that lack and scarcity and poverty are normal. We have normalized this as a society. Like, it is completely normalized. And people get so defensive when people tell them that there's another way and it's an easier way and it feels better and it's more exciting and you actually get to find your zone of genius and find what you love and bring it to life and then go online and make a personal brand and make shitloads of money and travel and do all the things and have the car if you want the car and have the house if you have that, if you want the house. Like, it's available to you. But you've got to be the person that when somebody tells you it's available, you start getting curious, even if that's not your reality, and you say, okay, well, if that person believes this about money, why couldn't I start believing that about money? What I think a lot of people don't understand is they're still living in this matrix like poverty mindset where they think that people who have money were born into it. They think that people that have a lot of money got it from an inheritance. They think that they got it in a way that was like, oh, well, must be nice to be them. But 88% of millionaires are self-made. That means before they had the money in the bank, they started learning from wealthy people. They started investing in themselves. They understood that they were their biggest return on investment. And any money they invested into growing their mind, any money they invested into their health, into their energy, into their well-being is going to be returned tenfold, because money is energy, and any wealthy person will tell you that. Any wealthy person knows that they can generate money easily and effortlessly because they've literally programmed their mind to see this, and they refuse to see another reality. Because why would you? Of course, the reality of scarcity and poverty exists. But do you want to keep playing there? Yes or no? I don't want your story. I don't want your excuses. I don't want your victim frequency. Like, we're not going there. Do you want to keep being poor? Yes or no? No? Okay, cool. Then what do we have to do? We have to start speaking about money differently. We have to start thinking about money differently. We have to start showing up in the energy of that person makes money every single night in their sleep, so I'd like to have that too. I make money every single night in my sleep. That person says that sales are the easiest thing in the world for them to do in their business. They don't even have to do anything anymore. They come in an autopilot. Yes, I'd like to have that too. Thank you. Sales on autopilot. Sales being the easiest thing. That person believes that every single day they make thousands of dollars in their business. Yes, please. I'd like that. Thank you. Let's put that in our shopping cart. You've got to start looking at people that see things differently, especially when it comes to money, and understand that people that have a lot of money, they aren't showing it off. They don't need to show it off. They're actually focusing on their zone of genius. They're actually focusing on more ways that they can make passive money. They're actually spending more time living their life. You've got to understand that if you want to generate large sums of money, it is available to you. But the people you are surrounding yourself with are either normalizing scarcity and poverty and being broke and struggling with money, or they are allowing you to raise your energetic standards, to raise your mindset to a completely different perspective of what money actually gets to be when it's available for you and when it's always just coming in on autopilot. You have to install these new beliefs though, and you have to show up every single day when there isn't a lot of money, when you don't have a lot of money coming in, when you're starting the business, when it looks like the business isn't going as well and you're going to have a dip in your income. The thing that I think a lot of people are thinking is that, oh, well, when I have the money, I'll feel this way. No, you've got to reverse engineer that. I'm going to feel this way no matter how much money I have. Because if you're giving your power away to how much money is in your bank account, to how much your bills are, to not having enough, to this number on this screen, to this number on this screen, you're giving your power away. Money responds to power. Are you staying in your power, or do you constantly give it away when money comes up? Because if you're always going into a lack frequency, a lack mindset, you're giving your power away. So of course money is running away from you because you're telling it to. Energetically and with your mouth, the words you're saying and the thoughts that you're thinking. If you want to align with the frequency of wealth, if you want to start generating more money, you have to start feeling in your power no matter what. You've got to neutralize and normalize the numbers that you have, whether that's a negative number, whether it's a small number, whether it's a big number. That number shouldn't make you move differently. That number shouldn't mean that you're showing up in a different energy. That number shouldn't mean that you're in a different mood. You have to have emotional intelligence with money. And there's a lot of people that I see not having this conversation. And quite frankly, they're surrounding themselves with people who have low emotional intelligence with money. Low emotional intelligence with money means you are going to be giving your power away to money, which means you're going to be struggling with money. If you want to manifest more money, you've got to start with your mindset. You've got to start with your relationship. You've got to genuinely look at the stories that you tell yourself all day long, the thoughts that you have all day long, and you need to start aligning them with how your wealthiest self would think, no matter what. And you can call this bullshit, which would just be laughable at this point, because look at all of the people and all of the spiritual teachers and the insane business mentors that have been teaching this forever. You can either get on board with we live in an energetic universe and you can start manifesting more money in a month than you've ever made in a year, or you can keep being a hater and playing in a poverty frequency. But like why would you want to choose that? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Let me know, are you guys liking the actual back to YouTube videos? I'm doing shorter videos and they're gonna be like landscape format. Let me know if you like these ones better. Let me know how you're feeling. I've had some requests to do more money teachings on my YouTube channel. I normally talk about this a lot in my mentorship and in my programs and in my membership. Like, money is one of my favorite topics, so I talk about it all the time. But if you want to learn more about money, if you want to really learn how to build your intelligence, your emotional intelligence with the money, and learn how to actually stand in your power and to learn how to feel wealthy without having the money, because I think a lot of people think, like, I even got this question yesterday, well, how am I supposed to act rich if I'm broke as fuck? My response was, stop calling yourself broke as fuck. You guys, like, you have to realize that the energy that you're in, the mindset that you're in when you're asking questions is really dictating the answer you're going to get. Not just from me, from the universe, right? Like, that would be the universe's response too. If you want to be rich, a rich person would never call themselves broke. They would never use that language because they understand that the words that they're thinking, the words that they're speaking are casting spells and creating their reality. You have to speak wealth. You have to bless wealth. You have to notice the abundance everywhere. You need to really change your relationship with money. It's not like going out and spending money like you have it when you don't. That's just going to make it worse off. It's about you actually being able to navigate your relationship with money now, to choose how you want to feel no matter what. Especially when it comes to money, especially when it comes to these things that we've been told has so much power over us. You can change your reality with money, and it doesn't have to take a long time. If you're trying to work hard and trade your time for money or get another job or a third job, that's when money is going to feel hard for you. But we're not playing in the matrix anymore, right? So if you want to manifest insane amounts of money, yes, you can do it through a job, but why wouldn't you do it through having a business? Like, why would you want to work for somebody else and contribute to the matrix and make other people rich when you could make yourself rich and have generational wealth, right? So if you're really interested on this and this is something you want to go deeper in, I have a code that you can use to get my money program. It's a 30-day money manifestation challenge. And literally the results from it were incredible. People felt and saw insane shifts within 3 days is like what I consistently hear. It will every single day really walk you through a teaching and walk you through a practice that will help you embody and not just like act like a rich person. It's so much deeper than that. And when you understand how to build your power and take your power back with money, and when you understand how to have emotional intelligence with money, and when you understand how to have a different relationship with money, this is why you guys always hear me say, in my world, it's not just money mindset, right? Because money mindset only gets you so far. It's like 1/3 of the puzzle. But we also have to look at, are you regulated when it comes to money, or are you dysregulated when it comes to money? Do you feel safe with money, or do you not feel safe having money? And it's like there's so much more work, and that's why I call it money work. But if you want to get into that, you can use the code money, all capitals, on the money game on my website, and you will get that program for only $111, and that is like a freaking steal. That's like $1,000 off. That's my gift to you for being here and watching this. Make sure you are liking these videos. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and comment below. Let me know how this one went for you. Could you hear me over Gaia throwing her toy in the background? Like, this is what we're doing. New setup, whatever. It's cool. We're going back to the old way, more YouTube-y, but it looks so much nicer. It looks so much cleaner. So I kind of like it. Let me know how you guys feel though. Do you like the other format? Like, what do we feel about this? Let me know. All right. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.